When you hear this, what do you feel? At IMAX, you'll feel transported by our unique sound system and crystal clear images. Like you're running across a desert planet or defending your city from a surprise invasion. With immersive IMAX sound and screens curved to show more, we take fans to the edge of their seats. Get tickets to Dune Part 2 now and experience it in IMAX's exclusive expanded aspect ratio.
Hey y'all, this is Just a Touch of J, and I'm coming at you, getting ready to put it all out there in pieces, baby. What's cracking with my babies, huh? Y'all out there shining on them, 'cause they hate it, baby, yes. Living your best life. What y'all out there doing? I know y'all out there being so thorough and so wise. Oh my gosh, and why do I tell you that I know you guys are out there being thorough and wise? Come on, Dale. Y'all already know why. Because God already made you thorough and wise. He made you that way. So that's number one. And you already know number two. You got to be thorough and wise if you were out here listening to me. Yes, baby, because I'm thorough. And this is Just a Touch of J, baby. Mama got to put this out there in pieces for you, okay? Yes. Unless, of course, what do I always say? Come on, y'all. Y'all know. I got to stop laughing. I always laugh because y'all don't understand how funny it is. Unless, of course, you a hater, okay? And what do I say to these haters, y'all? Hi, haters. Because y'all need this work too, okay? Yeah, so look, mama got to drop a dime on y'all. Yeah, child, I got a word for y'all. I got a word for y'all today. Y'all know how I get inspired, and I got to give y'all that wisdom and that knowledge like, ba-ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Hey, I don't even have time to tell you to go over to My Name Is N976 on Instagram, baby. You know, and check out that stuff. I told you I ain't really going to be posting too much on IG. You know, IG got a lot of stuff going on. He's doing a lot of technical stuff and everything. But you can go over to the Just a Touch of J mobile app. Yes, baby. Take a look at that. You know, Baba gonna be dropping that food on there, that work. And I just did J's Fit Tips. Yes, baby. Y'all make sure y'all take a look at that, because mama is definitely, okay, putting them fitness tips out there for you. Because I told y'all I lost 60 pounds. Yeah, 60. You know, I'm out here shining on them because they hate it, baby, okay? Living this best life. So look, shout out to everybody that's supporting me. Shout out to everybody that's out here doing what it is that you do. Yeah, showing your girl love. I appreciate it. Y'all got that one thing, that one post, my podcast and stuff is popping on Spotify. Yeah, Spotify to drop some new type of numbers and stuff. And y'all got me up at like 43,000 and some change. So look, I love y'all. Thank you so much for listening to me. Because this is Just a Touch of J, baby. Look, I'm just here to put it out there in pieces for you. So look, mama got to drop a dime on y'all. Oh my gosh. So look, this is what I was doing. Got off work, doing my thing. You know, doing what it is that I do. Working out, right? Y'all know what I do when I work out. Okay? Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. So I'm working out, right? And y'all know I like listening to my pastor while I'm working out, right? I'm listening to TD Jakes. Okay, VTD. So I said, oh my gosh, you know, I had heard this message like 3 times and I couldn't get through the whole message. So I said, you know what? I'm going to make sure that I get through this message this time. So, you know, I said, okay, I'm doing my little push-ups. You know, look, y'all, look. This time, now I could put my legs up on stuff, do push-ups, and like do a push-up crunch while I'm doing a push-up. Child, yes, mama is doing what she do. But look, I'm doing that, child, and I'm listening to TD Jakes. Now, he's talking about a whole lot of stuff. He's basically talking about how we can't live in our past, because when we keep living in our past becomes our future. And how we have to forgive people, because if we don't, we're living in the past. You understand what I'm saying? And how you got to have faith and you got to look forward. That's basically what he's talking about. So, I'm up here, I'm doing them little push-ups and thing, and I got an aha moment. You know how Oprah be like, aha. Shout out to you, Oprah, if you listening. You know, I always got to give a shout, because y'all, look, y'all never know who listening to you now. Okay? So shout out to you, Oprah, if you listening. So, you know, I had an aha moment. Because what he said was, let me tell y'all the story. So he's saying that there was this time, he was about 7 years old and he was a boy, young boy, 7. And what happened, y'all listening? Child, his father used to abuse his mom. Yeah, and the father went ahead and got the axe, child. Yes, he went ahead, he got an axe and started chopping up all the furniture. Him and his sister sitting, I got the chills. Him and his sister sitting at the top of the step because they nervous. And he's screaming at like 7 years old because he thinks his mom is dead. Yeah, because the dad is tripping out. He wilding. Everybody is going crazy and the dad is just tripping, right? So he's saying that this was his trauma that he had. Okay, but this trauma that he had made him who he is right now. It was part of, making him great. Okay, now look, this is just a touch of that, baby. I'm about to put this out there in pieces for you. So it made me start thinking. I said, oh my gosh, what did I go through that was really jacked up in life too? Because here he is, 7 years old, sitting at the top of the steps. He's actually as he's preaching, he goes up to his sister and he goes, you remember that time? And the sister's like, yeah, he's preaching to everybody. He's telling everybody about it. So I said, oh my gosh, what happened to me? Child, God had laid it on my heart. He said, you got to tell my people, you got to let my people know, you got to tell them. What happened to you that was traumatizing too, so that they understand they're not out here alone. So look, y'all, I got to put it out there in pieces, okay? So there was a time in my life when I was younger too. So let me share share this little testimony there. So molestation runs in my family, okay? Yeah, child molestation. And when I would go over to this family member's house and I would stay the night, okay, this family member would make advances at me. And I'm talking about like advances, like, why don't you come over here and sit on my lap? And it was a male, okay, never physically touched me, but will always make these advances, and was actually masturbating, behind, like acting like they were reading a newspaper. And I'm just young girl. You understand what I'm saying? Traumatized, y'all. Yes. Traumatized, okay? I would go to sleep and I would lock my door when I would stay the night over there. And when I would wake up, y'all, the door would be unlocked. Could you imagine? Think about this. All my females out there, that this person is making advances at you and you're young. Come on now. I know somebody out there that went through this. Something like this. We've all been through things that have been traumatizing. So basically what T.D. Jakes was saying is that, like I said, this is what helped him become who he is right now. And these things that I've gone through, because that led to me being in foster care and other things that happen, that leads up to life, just like with him. And they make us be better. They help us be who we are. Supposed to be, baby. Y'all know about that podcast? Yes, baby, this is just a touch of J. Okay? Sometimes life be hard. Because it's supposed to be. Because hard things shape us. They change us. They rearrange us, right? And they make us into these things that we are supposed to be in the future. Okay? But what he was saying is that this is the kicker to it all. Okay? I have my trauma. You guys have your own trauma. He has his trauma. But what he's saying is that if he kept on thinking about that, child. Oh my gosh, this is just a touch of J, baby. Yes. If he kept on thinking about that, 7 years old, 8 years old, 9 years old, 10 years old, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, okay, 17, up in his 20s, up in his 30s, up in his 40s, up in his 50s, that he would constantly be living in his past and not going to the future. And if I kept thinking about what happened with me, I would be living there as well. You understand where I'm coming from? So look, now let's fast forward. Let's fast forward to this whole thing, okay? Now we're going to talk about relationships. Child. Yeah, I got to put this out there in pieces for you, baby. How many of y'all out here in these relationships and y'all got this trauma, right? Y'all got this trauma, baby? Yes. From something that happened to you in the past relationship. That now you keep on living in the past and you ain't going forward because you keep on living in the past. And since you keep on living in the past, you messing with your past and your past is messing up your future. Okay. How many of y'all out here doing that? Okay, let's talk about 3 different topics, okay? Number 1. Listen to mama now. This is just a touch of J, baby. I got to put this out there in pieces for you, okay? How many of y'all have been out there and you've been involved in a relationship? Hey, right? And you out there, you doing your one till you feel like you all in love. Oh, yeah. And then somebody step out on you. Oh, child. Yes, baby. They step out, you find out about it. You crushed, you hurt, you traumatized, you all jacked up. Okay, especially if you a male. And a woman step out on you. Child, you messed up. You don't know where you're going at. If you keep on living in the past with that, while you trying to go through your future, let's just say you get in a new relationship. And you keep thinking like, well, this is what the last chick done did to me. How you gonna go forth? Huh? Or let's just say this. What if it wasn't even nothing like that, right? Oh man, this one right here is about the, this is that goodness right here. This one, man, this is just a touch of baby. I gotta put this out there in pieces for you, okay? Let's just say you a female, right? And you used to mess with this guy, and this guy was all that to you, yeah, baby. And now you in a new relationship because that one didn't work, okay? So now you in a new relationship, right? And you trying to compare your new relationship to your old one because you want him to be just like the other one. Ooh, child, listen here. Y'all know y'all messing it up when you keep on going to your past. You know, thinking about that dude, trying to bring him up into the future with somebody who ain't even like him. Okay? Now, y'all know how many of y'all out there doing that? I know y'all out there doing that. Come on, this is just a touch of J. Come on now. Y'all know y'all out there. Y'all want a woman to be like a woman from your past. Okay, the new woman or the new man. Okay, y'all can't be doing that. Or number 3, come on now. This one right here, this is something too now. Yeah, you can't forgive. Now look, this is what T.D. Jakes was talking about too in the sermon. What he was saying is that, you know, when you have faith, faith is the substance of things hoped for. Hope is in the future. It's not in the past. Oh my gosh, this is just a touch of J, baby. I need y'all to get this. So you hoping for something better, right? Child, but you ain't even peeping what you got in front of you, cause you too busy worried about what's behind you. Yeah, baby, this is just a touch of J. Okay, trying to focus, trying to think maybe it could have been better, should have been better. All right now. And you don't look forward to what you have, okay? The faith of it being what it could be, because you too busy worried about what it should have been. Y'all gotta watch that one too. That one to get you all jacked up too. So basically what I'm basically saying is that I'm gonna wrap this thing up because it's really, really simple. You have to learn how to forgive yourself. You gotta learn how to tell yourself the truth. You got to know that everything that happened in the past is what's making you better for your future. Stop living there. Okay? Stop it. It ain't going nowhere. You can't make it no better. The more you reflect on it, the more you keep on wishing that it was something, the more you keep trying to make somebody be who they will never be, you're going to be stuck there. And you're living there. And it's too many of my babies out here. What I tell y'all, oh my God, this is just a touch of J. How many times do I tell y'all, I can't have my babies out here lost? No. It's too many of y'all out here. Y'all cannot be out here lost. We finna go into and I said finna, yeah, like a southern type of thing. We getting ready to go into 2020. We gotta be out here. We gotta be living our best life. We can't be living in the past. You gotta forgive. You understand what I'm saying? First, you got to forgive yourself. A lot of y'all don't want to forgive yourself. Okay, you blame yourself for maybe what had happened. You know, whether it's relationship, trauma, whatever it is that happens, sometimes we blame ourselves. You can't. You got to learn how to forgive. Right? And that's what he was talking about too, T.D. Jakes. He was talking about, there's a scripture in the Bible where it says, 7 times 7. They want you to, if someone goes ahead and they sin and they do something to you 7 times, you bet in one day you're supposed to give them all those 7 times. Okay? That's basically what it's saying. Now look, you do me dirty one time, I'm like, oh, man, 7 in one day? That's a lot, baby. This is just such a day. I don't know. I don't know. But what it is that he wants us to practice forgiveness. God is like, practice forgiveness, because then you'll get into that repetitious behavior of practicing forgiving, because things happen over and over again. And when you learn how to forgive, baby, are you listening to me? This is just a such a day, baby. I'm trying to tell you, I'm about to make $1 out of 15 cents. Okay? When you practice on forgiving, you don't live how you used to live in the past. You looking forward to the future. Okay? Let that go. Let it go. Stop going back there. If you in a relationship, a new one, leave that alone. Leave that old stuff alone. Don't bring it up here. That person can't be who the other person was. Some of y'all out here, y'all done got divorced and then got married again and still blame the new person you with for something that the other person done did. Look, y'all, this just a touch of J. Y'all know y'all out here doing this. Somebody needs this work. Y'all got to heal. Y'all got to get yourself together. If somebody did you wrong, that's on them. Stop hoping they're going to do you right. Stop thinking they're going to do you better. If they cared about you, they would make sure that you would still be with them. You understand what I'm saying? If they ain't making sure that you with them, you need to keep it pushing. Stop looking back behind you. It ain't nothing there. The only thing that's there is the past. And if the past wants to be relevant in your future, it will be. Do you understand that? This is just a touch of J, baby. I'm trying to put this out there in pieces for you. Y'all got to get this together, okay? So to sum it all up, we all go through trauma, okay? When we go through this trauma like T.D. Jakes did when he was a little boy and he was jacked up, and how I went through this trauma with this molestation, and y'all done went through, some people have been raped, some people done just been through all type of, I can't even imagine some of the stuff y'all done been through. Okay, I done been through some crazy stuff myself, and I done put some people through some crazy stuff. Okay, I done caused a little trauma too. Some of us toxic and we don't be knowing that we toxic, okay? Listen, that's a whole nother podcast, baby. This is just a touch of J. I'm trying to put this out there in pieces for you. All I'm saying is that we gotta just leave it where it is. Leave it where it is. Heal. Don't look back no more. Don't try to go back there and fix nothing. Just stop, because while you're reflecting on it, year after year, okay? Day after day, minute after minute, some of y'all just can't get past the past. You know, you're out here, you're doing drugs, you're doing all type of stuff, you're depressed. You know what depression is? Depression ain't nothing but anger turned inwards. Okay, look it up. That's all that it is. So that means you angry. That means you can't get out of something that happened to you. So it's eating away at you because it's something from the past. And you got to forgive yourself and you got to forgive other people, because these things are going to make you into who you are right now. Okay, they're going to make you greater. Like, come on now. Everything that T.D. Jakes went through, everything that anybody has gone through, okay, has made them greater. Has made them greater, okay? And you just have to learn to love yourself, okay? And this is just a touch of J, baby. Practice forgiveness. Forgive yourself. Don't live in the past. You don't belong there. Stop looking backwards, okay? Please. Stop looking backwards. Go forward. And if it's something that's in the back of you, okay, and it don't want to be in the back of you no more, listen. If it's something, look. Listen to me when I tell you this, okay? Are y'all listening? Huh? Are y'all listening? Okay, I need you to listen to this. If there is something that's behind you, okay, and it don't want to be behind you no more, and it want to be in front of you, or it want to be beside you, wherever it is, in a relationship, if it's a spouse, if it's a person, wherever it is, they will make sure, okay, that they do what it is that they are supposed to be and come up to your present. No, you can't keep going back to the past. No, baby. This is just a touch of J. We got to grow. We got to move forward. And I'm trying to put this out there in pieces for you. I need my babies to be having themselves together. I can't have y'all out here lost. So heal. Learn how to forgive, all right? And stop messing with your past. Because when you keep on messing with your past, you keep on living there. Oh, this is what happened to me. My mama ain't hugged me when I was 5, so that's why I'm jacked up like this. In my last relationship, I ain't even go through all this in my last one. You know, you keep on doing all that trickery and all that unnecessary stuff. You got to let that crap go. You got to let that crap go. You got to know that what's better in your future is ahead of you. It's way better than what you overcame. Okay, that's what you overcame. You already overcame it because you're still here. You're still standing here. Oh my gosh, you are here. Do you understand that? If you got hurt in a past relationship, if you got hurt in life, whatever it is that you went through, whatever type of trauma, whatever it is, you have moved past it. So why are you looking back? You wouldn't even be who you are right now, but you constantly looking back, man. Stop looking back. You can't go there. It's not going to do anything but just keep you focused on turning around. How can you be productive going to your future if you keep turning around? Let me tell you one thing before I get up on out of here, right? I was listening to my pastor, you know, I love y'all. Look, this is just a touch of day. I don't even know how to put it out there in pieces for you the way I do. So I'm listening to Keon and it says, shout out to you, Keon, right? And you know what Keon's talking about? He's talking about basically like the same thing. He lined up a bunch of brothers, okay? He lined up a bunch of guys, right? He had one in the front and all the other ones was behind him. And he said, y'all do a whole bunch of stuff behind his back. So they making silly faces and all this while Keon is talking to him and he's facing them. Now everybody else is behind him. They doing all these faces. They doing all this stuff, you know, tapping on the shoulder, messing with him. Right? But Keon's talking to him saying, you know, pay attention to me. You know, don't worry about what's behind you. That's how you got to do in life. You got to look at life like that. And you know what happens? Because all the things that's behind you are just trying to distract you so that you can't go forward. No, he told him, he said anything that wants to be any person, anything, whatever that it is, okay, that wants to manifest into your future, it's going to come up to who you are, especially if you're growing and you're changing. Stop turning around for people and situations that don't mean you no good. They're only here to distract you half of the time. You can always tell because they disappear and they ain't around or the situation changes. Come on now. Soon as you turn around to it, then you all jacked up. You got to put all your pieces back together again. I told y'all before, how many pieces are you worth? Come on now. How many pieces are you worth? You get all your pieces together. You get all yourself together. Then you turn around to something that you shouldn't turn around to. Maybe some past hurt, maybe some past pain, or you keep living in the past, you can't get over it. Come on now. Somebody very, 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 very close to me is so stuck in the past as they use drugs and alcohol as a coping mechanism. Do you understand what I'm saying? Somebody out there is going through something like this. And this is just a touch of J, baby. I got to put this out there in pieces for you. The key to getting better is just making sure that you keep looking forward and you don't worry about what you overcame already. Because if you didn't overcome it, you wouldn't be standing here. You wouldn't, when I say standing here, I mean you wouldn't still be alive. It didn't kill you. It didn't take you out. Do you get this? You still here. So that means that you actually overcame it. So why you keep turning around worried about something that you already overcame? Man, this is just a touch of J, baby. I'm trying to put this out there in pieces for you. Stop messing. I want to say stop effing with your future. I really do. But you know, God done worked on me. I mean, stop effing with your past. But God, you know, he's working on me. You know, I'm trying to get my mind together. But y'all got to stop doing that. Leave that past where it is. Okay? This is 2019. We finna get in 2020. We looking forward, man. We not looking at our past no more. When the past tap you on your shoulder, nah, this what you tell it. You don't even turn around to it. You don't even pay it no mind no more. You understand what I'm saying? You keep on looking forward. And anything from your past that want to mess with you in the future is going to make sure that that thing come right on up to you. You know what I'm saying? Don't turn around as far as your job is concerned. None of that. Everything that's for you is forward. It's not behind you, baby. And this is just a touch of J. I just try to put that out there in pieces for you, okay? Make sure you forgive yourself. Make sure you don't let these past traumas and these past hurts and these past relationships and these past situations keep you turned around. Because you can't go forward, baby, if all you keep doing is worrying about what you already overcame. Look, stop messing with your past because it's messing up your future. And this is just a touch of J, baby. Yes, I had to put that out there in pieces for you. I had to. Nobody can fix what's already done. It's done. Leave it alone. Go forward. Go forward. Don't worry about it. No, ignore it. Keep it pushing. There are distractions, things to get you off course, and you're better than that. You got to understand, you got to love yourself out here. All right? For the last time, this is just a touch of J, baby. And I just had to put that out there in pieces for you. So look, I'm going to skate on over to the left, to the left, to the left. I just had to go ahead and give y'all that wisdom and that knowledge real quick. Because y'all need this work, baby. Y'all need this work too. Okay? Make sure y'all go on over to Megan Lumley's Kitchen. Check that out. I did put something out there. A little seafood, stuff. And, I said got some other stuff that came out there too. A little pie, a little peach cornbread pumpkin pie stuff. And then, of course, I did a little sweet potato collard green. Y'all might want to check that out too. If you're on Facebook, Veronica's Guide to Making Love in the Kitchen, the cookbook of love, dedicated to the cookbook. Shout out to you, Nanny, R.I.P. All right, I'm going to skate on up out of here. So look, how do I end this, man? Who is this? Come on, y'all. What is this? What is this? What is this? Huh? This is just a touch of J, baby. Do you know who I am? I was the little girl, okay? That when I woke up, the door was unlocked. You hear where I'm coming from? The person was trying to make sexual advances at me when I was young, telling me that I should do things that I shouldn't do. Do you hear me? This is just a touch of J. Yeah, with the mobile app. Yeah. The one that Food Networks likes. Yeah. The one that's regional manager. Yeah. The one that's doing a little 1-2 out here in the world. The one that got like 42. Oh, well, look, just on one podcast network, 42,000. We ain't talking about the other ones, okay? I got to put out the pieces for you, baby. I can't give you too much, just a touch, okay? But we just don't talk about that one. This is just a touch of J, baby. You understand that? Everything I went through made me who I am right now. Bad relationships, being a toxic person, being with toxic people. You understand? Car repo, sleeping in the car, losing jobs, getting better jobs, learning how to be an excellent mother, learning how to not lie to myself and everybody else. This is just a touch of J. Do you hear this? If I would have lived in my past, I wouldn't even be who I am right now. And that goes out to somebody who actually believes in themselves and don't want to live there no more. Trust me, you can do it just like I did. All right? I'm here. This is just a touch of J, baby. Look, you could be just like me, man. I'm putting it out there in pieces for you, baby. And you got to put it out there in pieces for them, too. So, look, don't mess up your future. All right? By effing with your past. Like, really. Stop it. I had to learn how to do it, too. Like, for real. I kept looking back. And I kept looking back. And I was like, one day I said, you know what? I'm so much better than that. What's right here in my future? I got to keep looking that way. Stop turning to the past because you ain't going nowhere. I'm not going nowhere. When doing nothing but frustrating myself. That's it. And that's all you doing too. All right? So come on. Let's walk into this new thing, baby. Woo! I love life, y'all. And you got to love life too. Shine on them. Because they hate it, baby. And I'm up out of here again for the last time. This is just a touch of J, baby. Yeah. And I overcame. And you can too. Right? I'm just here to put it out there in pieces for you. I love you guys. Yo, just don't let nobody tell you you ain't thorough and you ain't wise, man. Don't do it. right? And again, stop messing with your past. Stop looking behind you. You already overcame that. You got to start putting it out there in pieces for yourself. And start believing in you and do better. All right? I love you guys. Until next time. Shout out to Beat Break Radio. Yeah. Your girl is on Monday through Friday, 2:30 p.m. Check it out. New episodes. Some on repeat. Catch it. All right? I guess this is the last time. I keep saying for the last time, but I promise this is the last time, okay? This is just a touch of J, baby. Oh, wait a minute, hold on. Almost forgot. Shout out to the Just a Touch of J song that's coming. Shine on them. Make sure y'all check that out when it comes out. Yeah, I just had to put that out there in pieces for you, baby. Okay, I love y'all. Mwah. Bye-bye.